The worst kind of rival is a stealth rival because you can't defend against what you don't see coming. In high school, I was first chair clarinet. So for those of you who were in a band in high school rather than the band, it's a very different high school experience. The way you become first chair of a section is by challenging all the other members of the section. It sounds like something that happens like at Weehawken at dawn with guns drawn. If you got that, we're friends, see me after the show. It's not, it's just playing scales at each other. Sometimes they're sight reading. That is not how I became first chair clarinet. I showed up my first day of freshman year, and I auditioned with all the other ninth graders, and I was placed 6th. And at the end of my freshman year, the 5th chair clarinet quit the band because she wasn't doing well in her other classes, and her parents made her drop out. And the 4th chair clarinet dropped out of band because she decided to be cool for a change. And the 3rd chair clarinet, he decided that the guys were cuter in the drama classes, so he dropped out, he was right. And the 2nd chair clarinet graduated, and the 1st chair became the drum major, so then I was the 1st chair clarinet. And it was a pretty aggressive process of attrition. And the only thing that really was cool about being 1st chair clarinet was that every year we had 2 concerts at Christmas and in the springtime. And before each concert, my mother made a point of saying how excited my father was to hear my solo, which meant that she was excited to hear my solo. And to be clear, my solo consisted of me standing up and playing a C, and then the whole band tuned to that. And then I sat down, and every time she would say this, my brother and sister would give each other the look, like, because my brother and sister have decided somewhere along the line that I'm mom's favorite, which is patently absurd. My parents don't have favorites because we are such different people. We really don't compete over things, except for a short period in our childhood when we played board games, like Monopoly or Risk, but we're forbidden from playing those because my brother is like cutthroat competitive and will win at any cost, and my sister cries at the drop of a hat. We've recently started tentatively playing Words with Friends, which works better because we're not in the same room and nobody like flips over the board and yells, "I fucking hate this family." But anyway, so my brother and sister have convinced their spouses that this is true, that I'm my mother's favorite. And so now at any family gathering, any like minor compliment she gives me, they all 4 are like, favorite. Which is it's the weirdest thing because I don't compete with them over anything. But anyway, so I'm the 1st chair clarinet. I have my solo, and in my junior year, this new girl moves to town. Her name is not May, but I'm going to call her that. She's named after a different month of the year, and so she moves to town, and she doesn't have any fashion sense, and she's kind of geeky and awkward and super smart. So of course she becomes friends with me and all my friends because she fits right in. And she's not in the band because she doesn't play an instrument, but the rest of us do, and she wants to be with her new friends. So she teaches herself how to play the clarinet and joins the band. Now, you see where this is going. I didn't. Stealth rivalry. And so she not only joins the band, but then starts challenging people. And even when she gets to 2nd chair, it doesn't occur to me that she's gonna try to take 1st chair. And this is not the last time in my life when I will not understand that I have a rival. Like later in grad school, I was dating this dude for like 2 years, and he started talking about his really good friend from college, Liz, who was coming to town. He was really looking forward to seeing her. You know where this is going too, right? I did not. So we like all go out when she comes, we like go to a bar. When he leaves to go get a round of drinks, she turns to me, serious, and she says, "Just so you know, whenever I come to town, John and I hook up." And what I should have said is like, "You wanna fuck my boyfriend? Well, fuck you." But I didn't. I was so taken aback. I had no defenses because I didn't see it coming. Just to be clear, my plan for a zombie apocalypse is just die quickly. Like clearly. So I just pretended to be sick and went home early and picked a fight with him about it like a week later. So anyway, so this is not something new. So the marching band, she's like sitting next to me. I'm like, "We're friends. This is where the challenging," nope, she challenges me. And one of us has a lot of experience with band challenges, and the other one of us is me, so I lose. And I go home, and my mom's like, "Oh, your dad is gonna be really disappointed that you don't have your solo," which means she's gonna be disappointed. And I make a habit of not disappointing my parents. I mean, until I like went to law school and practiced law and then stopped being a lawyer abruptly. But until then, I had a great track record. And And so I'm like, I got to get this back. And I show up in the next week during like the time for challenging. I challenge her back, and I play my heart out, and I lose. And I'm like, damn it. And I do something I've been playing the clarinet since 4th grade, and I do something I've never done before. I practice. And the next week, I don't play that much better, but the band director takes pity on me. And at the spring concert, as I stand up and I play my solo, I know that there are going to be other stealth rivals in my life, and I will not see them coming. But at least I'm Mom's favorite.
Blakely Lord.